The Tformers.com news desk for the week of June 13th, 2012. This is a news segment where we run down the biggest news of the week featured on Tformers.com. I'm Peter Van.
And I'm JD Church.
Let's go to the news.
Woo.
So Takara is going to announce Laserbeak with Masterpiece MP13 Soundwave, and MP14 will be Red Alert, and they are going to discuss the details at the Tokyo Toy Show. Let's see. So the latter figure, the MP14, was originally thought to be an MP12A, indicating that the figure would be using the same mold as the MP12 Lambor, aka Sideswipe. It is unknown what the changed number means, but probably nothing, most likely. The Takara designer Shogo Hasui teased on Twitter earlier last week that the company would be providing additional details of MP13 Soundwave and would be announcing the name of MP14, but now they lost. They jumped the gun. So Soundwave has gone up in price according to Robot Kingdom since he gets another Laserbeak from 12,000 yen, which is about $151, to 15,800 yen, which is about $200. And Red Alert will stay the same price as MP12 Lambor at 5,800 yen, or about 73 USD. And both of these figures will be out in December.
Wallet draining. Nice. No, a Laserbeak sounds pretty sweet with that, though. I mean, that's, I don't know if it's like $200 awesome.
Yeah.
But...
And they're getting smaller.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, they're getting smaller. And now we got a Laserbeak, and this is the same price as the Masterpiece Prime that they just put out, right? Or similar. Yeah. So
the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't think that's equivalent, but okay. I don't know about the MP14. I mean, the Red Alert thing makes sense. I was looking at the mold earlier. I'm wondering how much tweaking they would have to do to turn that into like a Sunstreaker, because of course they did the same thing with. The Generations mold, they made it where it could flip, and it looks like it, depending on whether
they will.
Exactly. That's I'm not worried at all. It's right. Takara. So.
All right. Well, on to Fall of Cybertron news. Essentially, if you were following the E3 information, Fall of Cybertron was just getting pounded into your face left and right, and most of the time it included Optimus Prime Metroplex board, where Optimus Prime can control Metroplex and tell him where to shoot things. And as well as Starscream Stealth, Vortex blowing the crap out of people, and Grimlock ripping things with his bare hands. There are three big takeaways I think you should know about the show. Metroplex is insanely powerful throughout the entire board that they were showcasing. All you saw was him getting pounded by grenades and bombs and lasers and whatever, and he just stood around. He didn't really care. Starscream can turn invisible, and he can go around planting bombs, and then he can do the old, I'm going to tap you on the shoulder and just plant a bomb right in your face trick. So that's a lot of fun as well. And Warpath will be a supporting character in the game, but we're not sure if he can actually be playable or not in the single player. Also, Art of Fall of Cybertron book by Mark Bellamo will be coming in October. This 200-page book will be authored by I just said, who penned the Transformers Field Guide. He is working with IDW to bring the hardcover for $39.99 or $28.40 at Amazon, because they always give you crazy discounts.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted the gameplay for I didn't play the first game, but I knew that some of the criticism was that the attacks weren't of a variety, that they were pretty straightforward and standard. And I didn't see a lot of variety in terms of Grimlock. I mean, you had a shield, and you were doing like 3 directions of sword swipes. So it just seems like a lot of button mashing with not a lot of variety. Maybe until you get to the point, I guess, you can turn into a dinosaur and flame things. I don't know about the stealth, though. That's kind of always seems cheaty. And I guess it'll depend on what happens when you get to multiplayer play. I mean, I don't care as far as like the story mode, but I'm sure the multiplayer people would be not too excited about a stealthing character.
Okay. So San Diego Comic-Con 2012 is around the corner next month, and Hasbro showed off some really good official images of Terracon Cliffjumper, who is essentially the Rust in Peace. So it's the first edition Cliffjumper that was supposed to come out before first edition was more or less canceled. So the figure will essentially get more paint apps and more damage, and he'll have a dark energon piece that will be snapped into the chest cavity, so you can have Starscream stab him over and over again. Bruticus, of course, will have in-game colors in a big giant box. This will be separate. This will be the in-game version, and then so it's not the same as the one that's launching in October and the Generations line. And also a Shockwave Hiss tank with Decepticon Destro and BAT Soldier. I'm assuming I can say Bat. Right?
Yeah. Bat.
This is essentially a continuation from last year's extremely popular Starscream Sky Striker and Cobra Commander, which sold out within like the first day or so. It just kept getting sold out throughout all of the days. And then essentially crashed HasbroToyShop.com so the scalpers can steal all the figures. No place points.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, two thoughts. One, the Terracon Cliffjumper looks incredible. The box in particular is astounding when you look at it, as far as like with the head on top of the box. So they did really nice on that. That is like hotcakes. The Bruticus, oh my God, we've got like 5 colors of this already, and the damn thing isn't even out. Right. But I think, I don't know, just to dig at the Joe stuff, that it seems like the only way they can really get the Joe stuff out is if they make it Transformers. Oh well. Anyway.
Transformers 4 news, you couldn't get away from this. This is like the elections. Like 2 years before the movie comes out, you have to hear all this information. But Michael Bay says that this will be his final installment, but he will redesign the robots a little bit and set it up for the next guy.
Heard it.
According to an article with Los Angeles Times' Hero Complex, Michael Bay will be redesigning. He will work on them and then include some redesign of the robots. Aaron Kruger will be writing Transformers 4, who also wrote Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon, and co-wrote Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen with Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with writing. Transformers 3, I think, from a writing standpoint, was fine. We've heard this from Bay before, though. Oh, this is my last one. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, he said that last time. So we'll see. Whatever. I'm fine with the designs. Whatever for the movie. It works. So I just wonder what characters we'll be looking at as more, the direction that I'm thinking. But
well, a little bit of quick other ones. The entire Beast Wars series is now available on Netflix Instant. So you can watch all 3 seasons to your heart's content and not have to switch discs sometimes. And also...
Or get up.
Yeah, or get up, right. A new review that we have on Tformers this week is Transformers Prime Cyberburst Cliffjumper, where RAC, or Rob Clay, as you know him from Radio Free Cybertron, gives it a good rating on their non-numerical scale, or a 6. Saying that there are some hip joint problems. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that is it for this week, June 13th. We will be back next week. So I'm Peter Van.
And I'm JD Church. Thunder up.